On a crisp January morning, ominous gray clouds hang heavy over the ocean. With summer long gone, only a few recreational boaters venture out. The freighters and ferries much easier to spot. But below the surface, it's a different story. The seafloor bustling with all kinds of odd-looking yet beautiful creatures. Above or below, the ocean is a jewel right in our backyard. A jewel many say needs some help staying this pristine.
This is an extraordinarily special place, and it is about maintaining the biodiversity here and protecting and presenting it for future generations.
And over there you're looking towards the U.S.
So to better protect the southern Strait of Georgia, also known as the Salish Sea, Parks Canada is proposing a National Marine Conservation Area. The designation would mean a more focused effort on protecting an ecosystem full of harbor seals, killer whales, bird colonies, kelp forests, and invertebrates.
Harmonize the use with the protection of the ecosystem. We want to see healthy, functioning ecosystems here so that we're seeing all the biodiversity that inhabit this area are allowed to thrive and flourish into the future.
The proposed National Marine Conservation Area stretches all the way from Gabriola Island in the north, south to Cordova Bay in Saanich. It's an area of about 1,400 square kilometers and includes the waters of Active Pass and the Gulf Islands National Park Reserve.
Creating places like this is about respecting other species, other habitats, and ensuring that all species can function and thrive in this area. And that's only to our benefit. So whether it maintains clean air, clean water, food for future generations, it's pretty important to us for our own survival.
Parks Canada says it's all about balance. A marine protected area shown here in dark blue would still allow recreation, sustainable fishing, and commercial shipping. But anything that endangers the water, marine life, or ecosystem, like mining and oil and gas exploration, would not be allowed.
So there's all these hidden small issues.
It's an idea that the executive director of the Shaw Ocean Discovery Centre is embracing. Angus Matthews says it's our chance to say what kind of ocean we want to have.
This is an urban park to some extent. We're looking at beautiful empty water here and lovely islands and so on, but there's a lot of people live really close to this. So if we could have a jewel in the middle of our community where we all can cherish and respect and learn about an ocean and look after it together, what a great community project.
A marine conservation area isn't an easy designation to get. This idea has actually been floated for years. But when it comes to the ocean, provincial and federal jurisdiction can be complex. And last fall, the two sides agreed to work together. Now Parks Canada is moving ahead with more community and First Nations consultation.
We often quaintly dismiss First Nations traditional knowledge as myth and legend. In actual fact, it's resource management done really well. And we need to learn from the past here as well, and our First Nations friends can certainly help us do that.
And Matthews says a marine conservation area could mean the chance to brand the Salish Sea, saying it has the potential to be as well known as the Great Bear Rainforest.
I think we can do the same thing for the Salish Sea. So the profile of the Salish Sea, I think, will be greatly enhanced. And this NMCA, this proposal, is probably the jewel of the Salish Sea, and that's what we all want to see happen.
If the Marine Conservation Area does go ahead, it wouldn't happen all at once. It will be brought in 3 phases, starting with about 800 square kilometers around the southern Gulf Islands. From somewhere on the Salish Sea, I'm Nikki Ewanyshyn for The Daily.